The Dyatlov Pass Incident is one of the most disturbing and perplexing mysteries in modern history, a story that continues to haunt investigators and fascinate the world more than 6 decades after it unfolded in the frozen wilderness of Russia's Ural Mountains. In January 1959, 9 experienced hikers, most of them young students from the Ural Polytechnic Institute, set out on what should have been a challenging but manageable expedition across the icy slopes of Mount Kholat, chillingly nicknamed Dead Mountain by the local Mansi people. The group was led by Igor Dyatlov, a skilled and respected leader. One member, Yuri Yudin, turned back early due to illness, a decision that would ultimately save his life. A scene of chaos. On February 20th, a search party was dispatched after the group failed to send word from their destination. What rescuers found was a scene that defied logic and stoked nightmares. The hikers' tent had been sliced open from the inside as if they had fled in terror from something within their own shelter. Scattered footprints led away from the tent, some barefoot, others wearing only socks into the pitch-black, sub-zero night. The bodies were discovered over the following weeks, spread out over a mile from the tent. Some were found in the snow nearly naked, their skin tinged a strange orange hue. Others were more fully clothed, but all had succumbed to the merciless cold. Yet the horror did not end with hypothermia. Inexplicable injuries and disturbing details. 3 of the hikers had suffered injuries so severe they were compared to those sustained in a car crash, massive chest fractures and skull damage, but with no external wounds, as if they had been subjected to a tremendous force from within. Lyudmila Dubinina was missing her tongue, eyes, part of her lips, and a fragment of her skull. Another, Alexander Kolevatov, had no eyebrows. Others were missing their eyeballs. These grotesque mutilations, combined with the lack of any sign of struggle or animal attack, deepened the mystery. Adding to the unease, traces of radiation were found on some of the victims' clothing, an inexplicable detail that fueled speculation about secret military tests or exposure to unknown substances. The official Soviet investigation, shrouded in secrecy and later classified, concluded only that the hikers died from a spontaneous power of nature. Theories and speculation. The lack of answers has spawned countless theories, each more unsettling than the last. Some believe a rare slow-motion avalanche forced the hikers to flee, causing their injuries as the snow compacted around them. Others suggest a violent wind phenomenon known as a katabatic wind or even infrasound-induced panic. There are whispers of military cover-ups, radioactive weapons testing, or secret parachute mines. More fantastical explanations include UFOs, Yeti attacks, or supernatural forces, stoked by reports of strange orange orbs in the sky that night. A legacy of fear. What truly happened in the Dyatlov Pass remains a chilling enigma. 9 young lives full of promise ended in terror and agony on a remote, frozen mountain. The facts ripped tents, barefoot sprints into the deadly cold, shattered bones without a mark, missing faces and tongues, and a lingering trace of radiation paint, a picture of horror that no rational explanation can fully dispel. The Dyatlov Pass incident endures not just as a mystery, but as a disturbing reminder of how little we sometimes understand about the forces, natural or otherwise, that lurk in the world's wildest places. The mountain still bears the name of Igor Dyatlov, a silent monument to a night of terror that has never been, and may never be, fully explained.